Hi Aquarius, this is Marishi in my channel Shrilaga. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what do you need to hear from me for this week. Aquarians are there, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. Aquarians out there. Alright. Let's see. Your first card is the King of Cups. Some of you Aquarians out there might be dealing with a Libran or a Scorpio. It seems like emotionally you're very much in conflict. Okay, there is an emotional turmoil which is going on within you. Okay, I'm looking at the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's something which is really bothering you at this time. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo energy. It might have to do with some kind of a justice. You want things to resolve. You want things to go in your favor. But it's affecting you emotionally. Whatever it is, it's stressing you out. Thinking, how are things going to go? How are things going to evolve? Alright? Yeah, it's hurting you. It's affecting you in a deep level. Some of you might be dealing with a strong Libra energy. Your next card is this one. Yes, you want things to go in your favor. Okay? You want the wheel, you want the, yes, with the World card, you want some kind of a renewal within the situation. Okay? Some kind of a transition, transformation within this. Okay? You want justice to be in your favor. As simple as that. Queen of Rods. And it seems like you're very much determined to make that happen. Strong Cancerian or Leo energy. Sorry, I'm going to take that back. This is a Pisces or an Aries energy or any fire sign energy. But strong determination. Why did I say Cancerian or Leo? Because that's a King of Rods. Okay. So maybe. Very determined. Okay. I get this feeling you know your self-worth. Okay, you know where exactly you stand in your life. What is your position in your life when I'm looking at this World card? Okay, but yet there is a feeling of being stuck. There is a feeling about being helpless, hopeless within the situation. Like your hands are tied. But in reality, I don't think so. You're just a little uncertain what needs to be done. Because there is so much around you which makes you feel very much vulnerable, okay, to the situations around you. People might be against you, the situations might be against you, so you feel very much exposed somehow, or very much pressured. That's why I started off with the King of Cups. That was a vibe which I was getting. Okay, very much in this emotional turmoil. Too much is going on. It's overwhelming. Okay, whatever is going on is overwhelming. It's affecting you deeply. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini person. And it makes me very tensed. Okay, the earlier reading, Capricorn reading, it was just, I felt like, I was high. That energy was completely different. In your reading before I started itself, I feel very tensed. Like, it's too much pressure on my shoulders. I'm just tightening up. Let me just loosen. Okay, so there is something which is way too much to handle right now. Okay, but it's just up here in your headspace. Okay, that uncertainty, that pressure, everything is just within. If you want, you know exactly how to release yourself from this. You're just scared probably to make the step, to make that decision. to release yourself. Yeah, you're just not ready. You're just not ready to take action. There is something to do with the justice card which popped out earlier when I spoke about you want things to resolve. Make sense? Because every card which just wants to catch my attention has a meaning there. So it makes sense now. So your next card is this one. You want to be in power. You want to take charge of the situation. You want to bring things back on track. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian energy. Things are scattered. You want to bring it back on track. Okay? And you want to take charge of this. Empress. You want to feel you are back on power. In power. You're abundant again. You know, it has to, you want to feel content within this. Only that would happen when the transition happens, when things go in your favor. When you're in charge, will you be able to sit very pretty, you know, very content, very satisfied in your life? Because everything in your world is going as it should be. That's why you want the control. Yeah, you want to be in control. Anything else? Alright, moving on. Aquarians out there, what else? This might, okay, very passionate about this, okay, very driven about having this commitment. It doesn't have to be a relationship itself, okay, but there is a drive about things going your way. Again, a Cancerian energy. Alright? Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. This doesn't have to be a relationship itself. It could be a commitment. It could be a contract, you know, a partnership, whatever it is. You want things to go in your favor. Yes, because you have that clear perspective. This is what I want. Alright, moving on, Aquarians. You are not ready, if that makes sense. Somehow you're just not ready with this. Even if you're driven and you know exactly what you want, when I showed you that 8 of Swords, you want to be stuck. Okay, it's not you want to be, you're just not ready to make that step of taking charge of the situation. Okay, taking control of your life. You're just not ready. But you know exactly what you want. Make sense? Your next card is this one. What is it? Queen of Cups. Does that make sense now? We showed you the 2 of Cups. I showed you the Knight of Wands. Okay, being passionate about some kind of a commitment. And I told you, like, you know, I didn't want to put your hopes high and, you know, just say it is about a relationship. No. But this just confirmed. Because the deck listens to what I'm speaking. So if I have questions in my mind, if I have doubts in my mind, they will just confirm it right away. If you look at the card, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, couple energy. Okay? So this is what Knight of Cups. This is what you want to offer them. You want to take charge of a situation by offering this Queen something. This is literally the knight in shining armor. So the king is prepared to offer his woman. It doesn't have to go with a gender. It could be the queen, a lady who wants to offer the man something. Okay? Okay. Aquarians. It seems like somebody is coming through with a cup. They want to do something about the situation which is right now, you know, because they are overwhelmed. There are so much conflicts between the two of you, they want to fix it. and they want to do the right thing. They're just thinking, how do I go about this? Because they feel very much anxious about making that decision. But this is their dream. Whoever that king is, they see you as the ultimate dream. You are their spotlight. Okay, this person, the star is like a celebrity. They're always under the spotlight. So for them, you are their celebrity, their star, their ultimate dream, whatever they wished for. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius person. The center of the reading is Ten of Swords. It seems like that makes total sense. It seems like things have completely come to a dead end. Center of the reading. Somebody might feel betrayed. There is 10 swords on the back. Okay? And if you look, the king and the queen is not looking at each other. They are on different levels. Because somebody feels very much betrayed. And the king literally wants to come and offer the queen a cup. It could be an apology as well for what they did. But they don't know, with that 8 of swords, they don't know how to approach the queen because of what they did. Okay, it's just trying to build up the courage to do what they should. Okay, to approach this person whom they have hurt. They want to revive this. When I spoke about it with the World card, I spoke about renewals, rebirth, okay, transformation. From where? Because this is how it is right now. They want to, go to the next level. Renew the situation, okay, revive this dead situation, resurrect it. They're building up the courage. You got to need a lot of courage to do that, okay? Is there anything else, please? Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini energy or a Leo energy. You're just trying to console. There is a possibility that, if I try, I can fix this. That's what you're thinking. No wonder the king is very much overwhelmed. Yeah. All right, moving on. Aquarians. You want to bring a balance within this. You want to make things right. Moving on, Sagittarius energy. You're moving. Because you have assessed this, okay, how things are, and you want to fix it. How much ever screwed up it is, you want to fix it with that Temperance energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Virgo energy. You've looked at it from every angle possible and you know exactly what needs to be done. What else, Aquarians? What else? It's getting hot for no reason. I have a fan running here. Yes, again the same energy. You're stuck, not knowing how to do it. How do I fix it? This seems very fucked up, okay, very much fucked up. How do I fix it? What can be done to, fix this? Is it even fixable? You are stressed out, you're losing your sleep over the situation. Some of you might be dealing with a strong Gemini energy. So much swords is going on, it's all in here. Okay, you can't think straight. Some of you might be just heating up, sweating, just sitting in an air-conditioned room, you're just sweating. Just thinking about it. It just makes you very uncomfortable. Okay? Yes, you want to take your chances with this person, with the Empress. You see them as the Empress. Okay? Your Empress. They seem to be very much chilled out in their life. They feel like, Seems like they are fine with the Fool card and the Empress. They're okay with whatever has happened, they've moved on. But you feel very much screwed up. Okay? Moving on. Aquarians. All of a sudden I feel very sweaty. Aquarians, what else? The next card is the Page of Cups. How are you going to approach this person? Okay? To have that transition within the situation is very subtle. You want to play it very subtle. You know, you cannot barge in there and force them to be back with you. That's not going to work. Okay? Because you have to handle it very slowly. To bring about that balance, you need to play it safe. This is a childlike energy. So whatever you are planning to offer, remember when I showed you the King of Cups, or when I showed you the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups came through. So you really want to offer them something, but you want to take it slow. Because you have hurt them so much that you cannot just come in there and open up a blue box with a diamond ring in there and they're just going to throw it at your face. You need to work on how you're going to approach them. And you need to make it slow. Or make it very subtle, okay? Just don't do anything rash, which will, you know, just take it slow. Do something about it, but take it slow. That's your advice, okay? Start from building up the friendship again. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yes, you need to work on this to bring back the solid stability between the two of you. You need to start over again. Square one. You are in square one right now. Yes, just bring them back to make things work your way. You need to start small. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries energy. Your next card is this one. Keeps coming up. You just don't know. Even starting small, even with this, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, starting from, you know, offering them a friendship or something of that sort. I don't know how this works. So I'm not the best person to advise you here. But you just don't know how to be in control again. You've lost your control over this person. And you don't know how to regain their trust again. Yes, because they seem to be a very strong person. The way they're coming through is, you know, they know their worth. They're not a person with whom you can, you know, play around with. No, they are serious. They're coming through as a very serious person who knows their self-worth. They are strong individuals. But the Tower did happen. Okay, that is why you're laying dead up there. Okay, whatever you had, it's just died out. Because a Tower happened and you don't know what can be done to release yourself or fix this Tower again. Your last card, Aquarius, your last card. It's only 90 minutes and I'm tired. Aquarius. Yes, you're trying to build up your courage to fix this. What is your last card? Four of Wands. Exactly. This is what you want. I spoke about stability. The Tower has come down. Now you need to start over small. You know, start over again by building up a strong foundation. Okay? That could start with friendship. You cannot go back to Lover's energy or anything. Okay? You need to start building up the friendship again, brick by brick, because whatever you had, it has come down to the ground. It has collapsed completely, and it's no point trying to fix it halfway through. You'll have to start from the ground level. Queen of Pentacles. You will have to be ready for this. You need to be okay with it. Okay, it might take time, but if you are genuine with whatever you want to offer them, or wanting them to be back in your life, then you have to be ready to do the hard work. Let me see what this Ten of Swords is about. Aquarians, what is this Ten of Swords about? Yes. Again, a dead card. The Ten of Swords also speaks about a person who is lying dead. Okay? But here, this speaks about transition. Okay? Transitioning from one life to the other. Okay? So it speaks about leaving what has been dead in the past and moving on. Okay? So again, this speaks about, okay, things have died out, whatever has happened, okay, somebody stabbed you in the back, blah, blah, blah. Leave it in the behind and start over again. Resurrect yourself. Transition. Even that World card speaks about transitioning, rebirth, renewal. 3 cards which speaks the same. Bringing about that balance in your life. Okay, with that Temperance energy. Yes. To have this commitment, to join hands with this person. Again, some of you might be dealing with a Pisces energy. Okay, or Scorpion energy. If you want that commitment, then you need to work on this. Alright? Yes, there is still a potential to make that happen. And you know it. Okay, you know exactly what needs to be done. It's just, I keep getting the energy that you're not ready to do this, because it's just overwhelming. I feel like you are on, you have done something wrong. Okay, that is why you're scared, you're very anxious to approach them. I'm going to stop here. This is Mary Shima Chantraloka. Until next week, bye bye.